from Tone Fit, and you are going to be going into a workout any minute now. So before you do that, you got to warm up. And here is the perfect warm up to get the full body up and running, ready to hit any exercise that we can throw at it. So all we're going to do is we're going to start with some lunges. So we're going to start with our feet hip width, almost like you've got a football between your feet. Big stride forward, drop the knee to the floor, squeeze your stomach muscles, exhale and come back up tall. So remember, with our warm up, we're trying to keep everything moving nice and slow and controlled. There's no need to go 100 miles an hour out of the traps. So everything is slow, controlled, and concentrating on the movement and the muscles involved. So it's very slow, basically bring everything up to temperature. We're trying to mobilize our joints, our muscles, our tendons, our ligaments, and basically get them ready for anything that we can throw at them from a training perspective, exercise perspective. So this warm-up that we're doing is ideal for any kind of full body workout. Okay, so once we've got our lunges done, we're going to go down into a high plank position. That's 2 hands, 2 feet on the floor. We're then going to bring our right foot forward and plant it with the sole of the foot as close to the hand as possible on the outside of the body. You can put your back knee on the floor if necessary. And after about 3 to 4 seconds of your foot on the floor, big rotation on the torso with the arm. Then back down, foot back, change sides, left foot is forward, foot is flat on the floor, and then a big arm rotation for about 3 or 4 seconds, and then back down and change. What we're doing here is we're stretching out the hip flexor on the knee or the leg that's on the floor, and then we're stretching out the hamstring and groin on the leg that's in front, and then a nice twist through the T-spine or thoracic spine. That's the upper back, middle back in between the shoulder blades. So we're trying to get as much of a rotation as possible on that spine. So we can get a nice independent rotation on the upper body compared to lower body. We're opening up the hips. We're making sure that the body can move on all planes. That's the one. Okay, so when we're finished our hip flexor rotations, we're going to come back up into the plank position. We're going to walk the hands all the way in, tip the toes, and then walk those hands all the way back out into the plank position. A little push up, and then repeat process. Good stuff. So we're walking all the way in, tip the toes, walk all the way out, and do a push up. You can use your knees for the push up, that's fine, but the aim is to get the chest onto the floor in between the hands. And remember, this is not a workout, this is a warm up. So it's going to take you a while to get to the movement pattern that you would expect from a workout. Okay, so next time you come in from your plank, I want you to sit down into a squat. You're going to have to push your knees out with your elbows. Keep the soles of your feet flat on the floor. Now you're going to hook your fingers under your toes and then raise your butt as high as you can into the sky while keeping the fingers under the toes. After 3 to 4 seconds, you're going to pull yourself back down into a squat. Push the knees out with the elbows. And then back up into the sky again with the hips, stretching out the hamstrings and the lower back, and then back down into your squat again. Really drive those knees out with the elbows. Shoulders are back, chest is out, head is up. That's the one. Bringing everything up to temperature, mobilizing all those joints, tendons, ligaments, and start thinking about the workout that you're going to be doing, focusing on your movement patterns and your timing. And remember, always technique trumps tempo. Okay, up it come. Good stuff. Okay, now we're going to walk back in. We're going to go onto our back. Arms are out crucifix, legs are out straight. Raise one up and across the body. Bring it back and down. And then alternate to the other side. So what we're looking to here, again, we're looking for a rotation, but we're also bringing more hip into that rotation. So the rotation we were doing at the start was focused on the upper body. This rotation is focused more through the hips. That's the one. Okay, couple more reps. And then we're going to go into bridging. We're going to get those glutes and hamstrings firing. Okay, so we're now going to put our feet flat on the floor. Our feet are hip width. We're going to push our butt into the sky through the heels. So we're going to go for about 5 or 6 reps using both legs. And then we're going to take one leg out of the equation and just target one side of the body. So I'm now lifting my left leg off the floor and I'm pushing through my right heel to get my butt as high as possible. Hamstrings and glutes. And then I'm going to change sides. So try not to use the leg that's in the air to swing. You don't want to use momentum from that leg. So we kind of just keep it hanging in the air. Back to two legs. Now this time when I drive my hips up into the sky, I'm going to reach up and over my right shoulder with my left hand, touch the floor beyond my head, back down as I come out of the bridge, and then rotate over to the other side, back down as I come out of the bridge, and I'm alternating the reps. So as my hips go into the sky as high as possible, I'm rotating up and over my shoulder in order to reach and twist my torso as much as possible. That's it. 4 more reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then very slowly up we come. And we're just going to bookend our warm-up with a couple more lunges. So we're now looking for larger range of movement and a little bit more ease in that movement because the rest of those joints, tendons, ligaments, and muscles are now warm. So, coming to the end of your warm-up, get yourself set for your workout. If you're doing one of our workout videos, head on over and hit it now and hit play. Comfortable in the knowledge that you're fully warmed up. If you're going out for a run, you're warm, your glutes are active, your hamstrings are active. Enjoy. We'll see you for the cool down across the way in another video.